AFT2103. My next number is A19D0603. Today I will present about introduction. Statistic is a branch of mathematics used to derive, summarize, and interpret the group of observation and numbers. It also can be defined as a practice or science of collecting and analyzing numerical data in large quantities, especially for the purpose of inferring proportion as a whole from those in a representative setting. Statistics are very important because it is used in many situations in our daily life, and statistics are also subject to interpretation. For example, a college lecturer wants to make a report about the students that are taking statistics subject, so the lecturer might make an interpret to get how many of them are taking statistics. The purpose of statistics is long sets of data to be compared so that analysis can look for meaningful trends and change. Analysts review the data so that they can reach conclusions regarding its meaning. Statistics allow people to see how things are or are not correlated, and how a change in one variable might affect another. Variable is a characteristic or condition that can change or take on different values. Variables have been divided into two types that are qualitative and quantitative variables. The quantitative variable is non-numeric variables and cannot be measured by numbers, while the quantitative variable is numerical and can be measured. For the qualitative variable, we are choosing 8 media social, and for the variable quantitative we choosing the number of daily active users or DAU of the leading social media platform in the Netherlands from 2016 to 2020. Sources of data is data have been divided into types of data that are secondary and primary. In this assignment, we are using secondary data. Secondary data is the data that is being reused and they are used in a different context. The data that we take is the number of daily active users of the leading social media platform in the Netherlands from 2016 to 2020 by the social network, but we have just only taken the data from years 2016 to 2019, and we had chosen the media social of WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Nizam Azizi bin Nazran. My metric number is A19A0362. Okay, description of data. They have 3 types of description of data. That is frequency distribution, relative frequency distribution, and cumulative frequency distribution. But we are only choose 2 types of description for our data. That is a frequency distribution and cumulative frequency distribution. For my part, I will describe about the frequency distribution of group data. This table is a set list number of daily active user of the leading social media platform in the Netherlands from 2016 to 2019 by social network. The number is in million. Okay. This table is I take from the website and arrange like this to look more arranged, and let me easy to differentiate them into the group data. Okay, next, construction of frequency distribution. Okay, step 1, indicate on the number of classes. I'm using the formula 2 power k bigger n. I am trying with the number between 2 to 8. Lastly, I get the result is 6, because 6 is the most suitable for the group data. If we use 5, it will 32 equal 32. Okay, next, step 2, determine the class interval of weight. Okay, first I take the maximum entry and the minimum entry of the data and minus it, and I divide the number of classes, and I get 14666.67, and we round and lastly we get the class width is 1466667. Okay, step 3, set the individual class limit. Then I take the minimum entry of the data to be the convenience lower limit for the first class. To find the lower limits of remaining 5 class, I add the class width of 1466667 to the lower limit of each previous class. The upper limit of the first class is 1766667, which is one less than the lower limit of the second class. Then I calculate until 6 class. Okay, that's the upper limit of the classes. And last, step 4 and step 5. Step 4, make a tally mark for each data entry in the appropriate class. And step 5, the number of tally mark for a class is the frequency for that class. Okay. After the group data are found, I divide the 32 number into their group. Lastly, we get this table. Okay. This table shows at the first class had a frequency of 20. For second class, that frequency of 4. And for third and fourth class had no frequency. Okay. For fifth class, have a frequency of 5. And for the last class, had a frequency of 3. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Tamai Hong. I am Juwama from Group 13. For my parts, I want to introduce the graphic method that we use in our assignment to describe our data. The graphic method that we use is histogram and frequency polygons. This is because our data is an quantitative variables data that we move to the histogram. Histogram is a bar graph that represents the frequency distributions of a data set. Before I draw this histogram, I had calculated the midpoint by using the midpoint formula, that is lower classes limit adding the upper classes limits and divide by 2. And I've used these midpoints to be the x-axis. I'm using the frequencies to be the y-axis. And as you can see, the first class are getting the highest frequency, that is 20, and the lowest frequency is 0. They are getting by the third and the fourth classes. Next, we move to the frequency polygon. Frequency polygon is a line graph that emphasizes the continuous change in frequencies. Before I drawing these frequency polygons, I am calculating the midpoint same with the histograms. As you can see, these frequency polygons are start by 0 and end with 0. So I had adding 2 new points that has 0 frequencies in front of the first class and behind the last class. This frequency polygon same with the histogram graph, so all of the data is same. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Muiz Azra Bengazani. My metric number A19A0358. Today I'm going to present my part, which is 4.0. So the first is measure of tendency. Means, based on the slide, to find a mean, we have to use a formula, which is the total of frequency multiplied with midpoint and must divided to n, which is the total of frequency. So the answer is 2020834. Therefore, the mean of the number of daily active users of the leading social media platform in the Netherlands is about 2820834 people. Median. Based on the slide, to find median lower class boundary of median class, must plus to answer from median class minus to cumulative frequency before median class and divided to frequency of the median class. And the last one, the answer must be multiplied with class weight. So the answer is 1473334. Therefore, the 50% of the number of daily active users of the leading social media platform in the Netherlands is 1473334 people. Mode. Based on the slide, to find mode, lower class boundary of the model class plus the answer from the difference between frequency of the model class and the frequency of the class before model class, and divided to the difference between the frequency of the model class and the frequency of the class before model class, plus the difference between frequency of model class and the frequency of the class after model class. Lastly, the final answer must multiply with class weight. So the answer is 1114814.5. Next, measure of variance and standard deviation. To find variance, we have to use the formula in the slide. So the answer is 773489 5988979. Besides the pair with the situation, we have to find the standard deviation either. So to find the answer, we have to use the formula in the slide. So the answer is 2781169. Therefore, the sample variant of daily active user is about 773,489,598,88979 people, and standard deviation of daily active user is 2781169 people. Next, measure of position. For measure of position, we have to use the formula first quartile and the third quartile. So based on the calculation above, the answer of first quartile is 886667 and the third quartile is 323334. To find the interquartile range, we have to minus the third quartile and the first quartile. Therefore, the 25% of the daily active user is 886667 people, and 75% of the daily active user is 323334 people. The last one is shape of distribution. The graph is scooped to the right. So first, mean, median, mode. The answer beginning from the bigger to the small. 2820834, 1473334, 1114815. So that's all from my part. Thank you for watching and good day.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Syed Suleiman Tuan Baru, which matric number is A1980921. My fund is about SPSS. To get the answer from SPSS, we have to find the all means for the active user from 2016 to 2019 to from total means, and use the total means to get the median, means, mode, standard deviation, variance, range, Q1 and Q3. 5.1 is ANOVA. Therefore, there is no significant difference among the active user from 2016 to 2019. 5.2 is multi-regression. Active user 2016 correlates highly with active user 2017, active user 2018, and active user 2019. Among the independent variables, the correlation between active user 2017 and active user 2019 is very high. Most likely, there is a problem from multicollinearity. The column graph Smirnov test of normality on the residual give a p-value of 0.2, which is less than 0.05. Thus, the assumption of normality of the residual term are not met. Point number 2 is the R-square value is 0.999, which means 99.9% of the variation is active user 2016 can be explained by active user 2017, 2018, and 2019. The adjusted R-square is 99.8%. The Durbin-Watson statistic is 3.7, almost 4. The p-value from the ANOVA table is less than 0.001, which means at the last one of the four variables, active user 2017, active user 2018, and active user 2019 can be used to model active user 2016. Recommendation: redo regression analysis using only active user 2017 and active user 2018 as independent variables. 5.3 is about confidence interval. When we are using 95% confidence interval, the limit range is from 1,669,162 to 3,794,590. While we are using 99% confidence interval, to the limit range is from 1,302,058 to 4,161,693. 4 is about percent correlation. The R value between years 2016 and years 2017 is 0.998. Point number 2 is the R value between years 2016 and years 2018 is 0.993. Point number 3 is the R value between years 2016 and years 2019 is 0.971. There is strong direct correlation between every year from 2016 to 2019. That's all for me. Thank you.
As a conclusion, we have learned the different methods of statistics through this assignment. The assignment required to find the data from the internet, and we choose the number of daily active users of leading social media platforms in Netherlands from 2016 to 2020. In this assignment also, we had to arrange the data obtained from the internet into a grouped data table, and we also had to present the data by two graphical methods that are histogram and frequency polygon. Next, we had used the measure of central tendency to find the mean, median, and mode. Then, we will define the shape of distribution by using the mean, median, and mode. In this assignment, we get the shape of the distribution is skewed to the right. It is because 2820,834 is bigger than 111,4815. That is mean is bigger than median and median is bigger than mode. Measure of central tendency helps us helpful and simplify the data comparison of the number of daily active users of the leading social media platforms in the Netherlands from 2016 to 2020. Second, we also had using the measure of variation to analyze the data to find out the variance and standard deviation. Third, we are using the measure of position to finding the first and third quartile, and we also had found the range of quartiles. After we calculate the three measures, we need to make comparison with the calculation in SPSS and make some explanation. We also need to use SPSS to find out the ANOVA, multiple regression, confidence interval, and Pearson correlation. Lastly, in this assignment, we also had learned more knowledge in the field of statistics of all chapters. We worked in a team and finally overcome all the obstacles and complete this assignment. We are very satisfied after complete this task as we have good teamwork and communication between us.